If you see, like we all talking about climate change, greenhouse emission is carbon dioxide, which we all say, like a power station,
Yeah.
our car and flight, they all need fuel, hydrocarbons. So this is like either like a petroleum or hydrocarbons. If you got lots of hydrogen, if you got CO2 there, if you can suck from air, we can make hydrocarbon, which come from CO2 from air, then go after combustion, go back to air. So our work is just convert the CO2 into synthetic fuel or man-made fuel, not fossil fuel from air.
As chemists, of course, we see carbon as a very important resource, and as well as the issue of being emitted to the atmosphere, which of course is worrying, you've lost an amazing energy carrier once and for all. So we've always taken the view, and Tiancun and I started this 10 years ago, about how could you turn CO2 into fuel. Again, it's always struck us, this idea of just burying huge concentrations of CO2 surely can't be right. And Tiancun's heard me say this before, but we often say future generations will probably say, is that the best you could come up with? But with Tiancun's help and Ben Xiao, who can't join us, as you know, he's a remarkable scientist. We've discovered this catalyst that will take CO2 into fuel.
When will we be seeing it in British Airways aeroplanes?
Well, if we get the support in 3 years' time, we now have, I think it's right, Tiancun, a very good overall picture of the energetics of all this. And what it needs really is basically a pilot plant.
And the public, I think public should realize this is the way. So if public don't give the pressure, people go a wrong way, just bury CO2, that would be very terrible future.
Yeah. Is there a problem of funding?
It's as simple as that. For aviation, there aren't many options. But
Yeah.
as Tiancun said, we've got the science and we now have the technology mapped out, we think, with an aerospace engine company. But what's needed now is a huge run at this quickly. And, you should set a time scale, I think, as we said, of 2 to 3 years to be able to show it's possible.